Hello everyone and welcome to yet another player review, and I haven't done a player review for quite a long time now, and this is going to be one of the man of the match cards I'm going to be reviewing on today, which was released by EA during the African Cup of Nations. And as always, feel free to click on screen now to check out some of the recent videos which you may have missed from me. And here's the team I'm using Moses in. By the way, I'm going to be reviewing Moses, I forgot to say. And this is the team I'm using Moses in, well I was using Moses in. Some of you may recognise his squad from my recent squad builder video. And as always, before getting on to my evaluation, let's just go over some of his stats first. And he's Nigerian, and he plays for Chelsea in the Premier League. Costs around 70,000 coins on the Xbox and PS3, and 150k on the PC. And he has 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot ability. And he managed to score only 6 goals, but in 8 appearances. And he also contributed 2 assists as well for me. And he has a perfect work rate as well, which is fantastic, which is a high attacking work rate and low defensive work rate for the attacker. And he only has the 4 traits, but these are long shot taker, flair trait, selfish and long throw traits. And none of these traits actually did show up in game for me, because his long shots are okay, but they're not outstanding. That's probably the closest trait which showed up for me, but not really, because he didn't actually show up for me at all. But the rest I didn't notice it at all really, so it's quite a shame in terms of his traits. But anyway, let's just take a quick look at his in-game stats. And as always, I'm not going to read out every single one. There's only a few which actually stand out for me the most. There's only 3 actually, really 4, because I'm combining 1 in 2. So I'm combining 2 in 1, sorry. And the first one is his 87 acceleration and 85 sprint speed combined. And he definitely does use his blinding pace to his advantage, guys. You know, I'll get onto this more later in the review, but it's definitely very, very fast indeed. And the next standout stat for me is his 84 ball control. He has precise dribbling on the ball, which just makes it just a little bit easier to skill past players. Plus it's the 4-star skills as well, so he uses that as an advantage. And the last stat which stands for me the most, well this actually stands for me the most out of all the other 2, or the other 3 sorry, and this is his 76 finishing. This stat feels like it's in the higher 90s, it's so good, like some of the goals I scored are absolutely amazing. So now let's take a look at some clips proving these 3 standout in-game stats on Moses. First one being his 84 ball control. And you could just see how effective Moses' ball control is, especially his Ronaldo chops. He just performs them so perfect, like the perfect time he does it, because sometimes you do these skills and they take ages for them to do them, but as soon as you perform the skill moves on the D-pad, he just performs them, which is great, because you know I time mine perfectly, and that's exactly what he does as well. So, but unfortunately his McGeady spins don't work as effectively for me, as they just take that extra touch, you know, and it's too much, allowing the defender just to intercept the ball, unfortunately. So it's quite annoying in terms of McGeady spins. But Ronaldo chops and roulettes is very precise, very, very good. And his 87 acceleration and sprint speed combined, you can see Moses' pace is extremely fast, and he uses this to his great advantage, especially with his great ball control, as you can just see how much it benefits me in this clip, as you can see in the background. And lastly, 76 finishing, and you could just see some of the goals he scored for me. Like, it's absolutely phenomenal. Like, it just surprised me so much, especially his finesse shots, which I'll get onto a bit later. But you can see some of the goals I scored in the background. Very, very good indeed. So now let's go into a bit more detail regarding his other stats, starting off with his advantages first. And the only advantage from the rest I've said is his finesse shots. As just look at some of the finesse shots I've scored. You know, I would actually say they overpowered his finesse shots. It was just ridiculous angle to score that finesse shot, as you can see. Just absolutely ludicrous. But for me, after Team with Ronaldo, his finesse shots are the best. Like, Ronaldo is just insane. Like, I think you remember scoring the finesse shot with Ronaldo, I'll never forget. But with Moses, his is the second best out of all the cards I've used so far on Ultimate Team. And the rating I'll give Moses is 4 out of 5. And he's actually the best man of the match card I've used in the game so far, as the rest of them were really quite disappointing really, like it's just overpriced and stuff like that, just generally disappointing. And the 3 standout attributes in my opinion is got to be his finishing pace and ball control, as the rest, like his heading and what I'm trying to think here, just heading and passing is nothing to rave about really. I didn't attempt that many headers because he's on the wing providing the balls, he's not a striker. Even though I tried him as striker, I found him better on the wing because he's got that great ball control. And so I didn't actually attempt any headers to comment on that, but passing is okay I suppose. His crosses are nothing to rave about at the same time, because mainly I'm trying to score goals instead of, like, I don't usually cross into the ball anymore. It's the thing, I'm trying to score goals with the wingers as well, so that's why I haven't really got many crosses to show you in this review. Anyway, the value of money I'll give is a 3 out of 5 rating, The reason why I've placed this value rating in the middle is because Moses isn't exactly cheap. Don't get me wrong, as great as Moses is, I wouldn't say he's worth the extra 70k plus for him from his non-informed version to say that, oh, you should definitely go get his man of the match version over that. As you know, because the non-informed version is so cheap, I think it's like discard price now, I'm not quite sure. It's a non-rare gold card for sure, and it's so good considering the price, and I would just want to say his man of the match card is that bit extra to be worth the 70k plus for him to say, you know, as I said, for you to say, oh, definitely go and get the man of the match card over the non-informed. So overall, if you just can't afford a man of the match Moses, just get the non-informed guys. He's still just as good after all, so you're not really missing that much by not getting the man of the match Moses. And now onto the cheaper alternatives, and the only cheap alternative I have to Moses really is his non-informed card, because he's quite a unique player, so I wouldn't really label to say he's similar to any other player which I've used anyway. So the only cheap alternative is his non-informed, as that is so cheap guys, it really is. And to conclude my review of man of the match Moses, his advantages is as follows: his rapid pace, including 87 acceleration and 85 sprint speed combined, his inch perfect ball control, including 84 ball control, and his world class finishing, including 76 finishing, and this feels like it's in the high 90s as I said earlier, just so good. And for the disadvantages, there is only really one disadvantage which is annoying me really, and this is going to be his price, because I said, you know, 70k plus is a lot of money, and you know, it's not that much extra to be worth it in my opinion, despite how good Moses is really. That's the end of the review guys, thank you very much for watching it, I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please do click the like button, I appreciate that as well. And you can click on screen now to check out some of the recent videos you have missed, as well as subscribing and follow me on Twitter as well, in order to be notified when I do upload a video. And also a massive thank you to Zonaldesigns for the awesome GFX used in this video. Make sure you check out his YouTube and Twitter down in the description below. Thank you very much for watching once again, cheers guys and take care.